Now, when I say, holy shit, this is quite possibly one of the most spectacular views I have ever experienced in a tiny home. And I know I've said that for every tiny home that I've ever stayed in. This little home in the hinterland of the Sunshine Coast is so stunning. The drive here, the town, the fact that I had to go on Bald Knob Road just to get here, fantastic road. We are perched on top of a mountain with a spectacular view of the Glass House Mountains. We can see all of them. Let me take you on a tour of the inside of this house, which is in Wootha, very close to Mullaney. A lot of people know Mullaney, which is the hinterland of the Sunshine Coast, which is basically, Noosa, Mooloolaba. Or Sunshine Coast, for me, is one of the most stunning, beautiful places. I've never really been into the hinterland of the sunny coast. This is the first time I'm really delving into the hinterland, and I have to say, Noosa can fuck right off. This has taken full priority. It is spectacular, it is quiet, it is gorgeous, it is so picturesque. Not a single tourist in sight. So the tiny home sits just next door to the owners. So they've got, oh my God, their property. I wish I could show you. It is like they've got their entire wall that faces this view. It's like a bifolding wall. And it's like their home is stunning. The way this tiny home is set up, it's super private. Like you really, unless you're on the deck peering around, you can't see the homeowners literally just next door. What does that mean? That means we're going to have electricity. We're going to be on grid. We're on grid living. The bathroom, this is designer. This is 100% designer tiny home. I really want to know who made this because it is perfect for the space. They've added a gorgeous deck. Actually, come inside. The view from the bed. Okay, let's talk bedroom. The bed situation, it's nice. I wish it doesn't feel as cozy as some of the others. I'm such a big fan of a nook, just a little nook to crawl into and go to sleep. Obviously, you don't want to do that because you'd miss out on the view. Lying here, looking at the Glass House Mountains, whilst you've got the essential oils, I wondered what that delicious smell was, going... the layout is really nice. Obviously, it is a holiday tiny home, as most of the tiny homes that I'm going to be staying in are all short stays. I do want to get myself into a long stay tiny home for this channel eventually, because that's going to be more conducive to what I want, which is to live in it. Did you hear that? Hold on, I'll go out on the deck and I'll see if we can hear. It's a whipbird. One of the most beautiful birds. Okay, bathroom tour. Okay, I'm going to do a bathroom tour and then I'm going to sit out with my tea and listen to the whipbird. This is a beautiful bathroom. You've got a lot of sink space, a black sink. Not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of a black sink only because you can see all the marks. Still very lovely. Oh, what is that smell? Oh, mandarin, mint and basil. You've got a lot of bathroom storage, a towel rail, heaps of storage underneath, lots of toilet paper. I don't know why that's a thing. I mean, I do know why, because I ran out of toilet paper once and... Oh, it's not a flushing toilet. It's a composting toilet. Okay, I assumed that because it was so close to the house that they just plumb it in. But no, you're shitting a hole. Which, I want to say, I much prefer shitting in a composting toilet. For some reason, it's just a nicer experience. The showers in tiny homes are always so massive. And this one's good, and it's got your own, like, get everywhere. I don't know why I do that for you. It's got the rain shower and the handheld shower, and it's big. It's big. It means you can wash your whole body, do a dance, have sex with someone if you want. Now that I think about it, should I do like grinder reviews? I'll let you know what the grinder situation is like. Oh my God, there's a switch. It's a heated towel rail. I love that the sink, you can wash the dishes. Not that there's probably many dishes to do, but they've utilised the fact that they've got this billion-dollar view so well. When you're asleep, you can see the view. When you're washing dishes, you can see the view. When you're shitting, can't see the view, which, I don't want to lie, I would love... I was going to say I'd love to squeeze one out whilst looking. That's disgusting. Christian, you feel... Look at the bird. Oh my God, is that a lorikeet? We are literally 200 metres down the road from Mullaney Bird World. I've never been a fan of like open shelves. I like cupboards. However, I have noticed that in some tiny homes, the cupboards can make it feel like it's a lot smaller. Like having just a shelf with shit on it can feel a lot more open. And if styled correctly, which they've done, right, it can look quite nice. It doesn't look cluttered or overwhelming. So I do really like the open shelf here in the kitchen. You've got a lot of bench space. You've got a lot of storage, microwave. You've got an air fryer, a kettle, marshmallows. Yes. Milo, like all your condiments are in here. Your fridge next to your bed. Oh, that's... You can have a beverage, without getting out of bed. Oh, hold on. The door's hinged the wrong way. You cannot, in fact... Well, I suppose you could... Oh, there's croissants in here. Oh, what's this? Is this a bottle of gin? Oh. It's just cold water. Unfortunately, it is just cold water. Very much looking forward to taking my top off and sunbaking later on and then sipping my delicious warm tea on this deck. The view is, it's just so incredible. It's all about the view. Fuck the home, it's about the view. The home though, 10 out of 10. Nice, big table. Not really conducive for two people to have a romantic dinner together, but great little office table, which I'm going to get my laptop. I need to edit a fuckload of videos. The drive from Brisbane here to the hinterland is about an hour and a half. Now, it's taken me all fucking day. I left at about 10 to 9 in the morning. I went straight to the Caboolture Treasure Market, which is a tip shop. I bought the most fabulous bird cage. Then I went to Roland Farms. I did some strawberry picking. After strawberry picking, about 20 minutes from there is Wild Horse Mountain Lookout. It is the single most beautiful lookout in all of southeast Queensland. Now, have I seen all the lookouts? No. But I just don't think a lookout could compete with the view that I was presented with at Wild Horse Mountain. There are so many cute restaurants, shops, retreats, wedding venues up here. It is a really beautiful part of the world. And if you are ever thinking about visiting Noosa, for example, go to Noosa. Noosa's beautiful. Go for a swim in the beach. Then get the fuck out and come and stay around here. We are literally maybe half an hour, 40 minutes from Noosa. If that, I don't even know. I usually would use Google, but I'm going to put the real time from this very location to Main Beach in Noosa. Takes you... That's it. Right? Literally, it's like go for a swim, then come back here, sit back, enjoy the view, and like check out. Because if you do go on the coast, there's a lot of tourists. It can be very busy. It can be overwhelming. It can be hectic. There can be a lot of cars. Up here, you can hear all the whip birds you want. Not a single person. And also the roads, not that busy. Now, with a view like this, it's going to come with a pretty reasonable price tag. It's almost $400, $390 for the night. It's in such a great spot in Mullaney, close to restaurants. I had such a good sleep. I feel so rested and rejuvenated, and waking up at 5 a.m. and watching the sunrise over the Glasshouse Mountains, I think is worth the price tag. I also understand that's a lot for people, but it's really worth it for this place. All right, so it's been a night. Well, I mean, it hasn't been an eventful night. It's been a great night. Okay, a few things we need to cover. The grinder situation was unsuccessful. There's not too many people around. This bed is insanely comfortable. I had just such a solid sleep. I did end up waking up and then devouring most of the strawberries that I picked. There's my shirt on inside out. God, this view is... I know I've harped on about this view, but this view is very distracting, okay? It distracts you from the tiny home because all you want to do is just sit here and admire this view. Okay, things I thought I did these buttons up. Does this look a bit sexy? I enjoyed the fact that it's kind of like a square and then everything's around the square. You know, most tiny home layouts are very rectangular and I don't know, this just feels different. It feels like it's a wider home, so you've got a little bit more room to move, which I like the concept of. The look of, I'm not so sure. Like, I would have liked a table to be like, oh, I suppose you could just put a table here. That beautiful, stunning soundscape of the area is really nice. It's really beautiful. Those birds sound so glorious. Stunning. I found out who made this cabin. It's the team at Goodwood Cabin Co. I found their card, and also the owners did tell me, so that's a bit of a giveaway also. Beautifully designed cabin.